Good day to everyone and welcome to Feature February. Start na muli ng National Arts Month and let's celebrate it with a blast of appreciation for artists and art enthusiasts. For this episode, we are going to delve into the field of music, and with us is Miss Gaila Bicomong, Vice President of Cadenza CBZRC. Hi Gaila, how are you doing?
Hello, ayos naman ako. Ikaw, kumusta ka?
I'm doing well. So I guess we can now start. Why don't you please tell us about yourself, your background, achievements, and the like.
I'm Gaila. I'm a musician, Vice President ng Cadenza. And I've been into music since I was 3 kasi in-introduce ako ng tatay ko sa music. And now, I'm still learning new stuff. Ngayon, nagpo-practice ako madalas ng bass. I'm learning new skills sa bass. And hopefully, someday, makapag-aral din ako ng drums. Pero ngayon, I have 3 instruments. Yeah, I have 3 instruments. Guitar, bass, saka piano. I can do 3 instruments na ngayon. Pero I'm trying to expand more.
Wow, super talented naman ang guest ngayon. So what currently, you're welcome. So what currently inspires you to continue on?
Well, ako kasi for me, kung tinatanong ako kung anong inspiration ko sa music, wala akong masagot. Kasi sa totoo lang, ako lang talaga yung inspiration ko sa music ko. Like, every time na nagpo-practice ako, I'm doing it for myself para mag-relieve ng stress. So, I don't think meron akong ibang inspiration, kundi sarili ko lang talaga. Sarili kong experiences, sarili kong buhay. Minsan friends ko, minsan mga crush ko, ganyan, minsan family ko. Pero for the most part, ako lang talaga yung inspiration ko sa music ko.
Yeah, and so, what are your favorite aspects of your work or here in the music industry in general?
Ang favorite aspects ko, syempre, yung how I'm able to touch people's hearts. Kasi, syempre, whether or not musician ka, whether kung musician ka, kung marunong ka sa mga music terms, or listener ka lang, music can make you feel good, or can make you feel sad, or whatever. Diba? So, I think yun yung maganda sa music, na I am able to touch people's hearts through my art.
Wow, na-move naman ako dun. So, in this field of work, di ba, it contains like a wide range of specialization. So, how did you find yourself like working out, playing those 3 instruments you mentioned earlier?
As I mentioned, in-introduce ako ng tatay ko sa music when I was 3. He taught me how to play keyboard. As yung keyboard ko pa nun, since 3 years old pa lang ako. Yung mga laruan lang na maliit, gano'n. Yung mga nabibili lang sa mga toy stores. Ayun, doon ako nag-start. And then, dumating yung time, I think, 7 na ako noon. I think. Tapos, binilhan ako ng bigger keyboard. Tapos doon ako nag-practice ng mas advanced na songs. And, ayun, doon ako nag-practice ng songs until grade 5, natututo ako mag-guitar through not through my brother, pero yung una kasing person na nag-guitar sa aming family is yung kuya ko. Then, ayun, na-inspire ako sa kuya ko na gusto ko rin yun. So, ayun, ng grade 5, tinry ko rin mag-guitar. Pero hindi ako tinuruan ng kuya ko. For the most part, self-taught lang ako sa guitar. Like, yung alam ko sa keyboard is ina-apply ko lang sa guitar. Yun lang yung ginagawa ko. Pero I just taught myself how to play the guitar. Ayun. And then, yung bass naman, ngayon, actually, I started playing bass, like, seriously, nung grade 8 lang ako. So, that was 3 years ago. Kasi I was in a band. Mag-join kami ng competition na Battle of the Bands noon. And wala silang nahanap na bassist. Tapos pinilit nila ako. Sabi nila, pwede ka ba mag-bass? Kasi guitarist talaga ako nun. Tapos sinanong niya ako, marunong ka ba mag-bass? Pwede ka ba mag-bass? Tapos sabi ko, sige na nga. Napilitan na lang ako nun. And then, ayun. Pero, that, big flex, pero we ended up winning first place nun, yung Battle of the Band. So, very proud ako doon na pinilit nila ako, tapos we ended up being the champion dun sa competition na yun. Tapos, ayun, yun yung, yun yung journey ko sa 3 instruments ko right now. And right now, actually, I'm learning how to sing. I'm practicing singing right now. So, hindi ako sobrang galing kumanta kasi I didn't start out with singing like most other musicians do. Instrumentalist lang talaga ako. Pero right now, I'm trying to sing. Hindi ako magaling, pero I'm trying to.
Oo nga, grabe, music is for everyone talaga, no? Hindi kailangan na may teacher ka. And,
exactly.
Diba? Oo, tapos super malaki yung influence talaga yung family din sa mga likes natin.
Oo.
So, as an artist, so how would you define music in your own terms? Like, what can you say about music as a form of art?
For me, I would define music as form of expression ng emotions ng tao. Kasi, ayun nga, as I said kanina, regardless kung musician ka or you're just a listener, music can make you feel certain emotions, certain things. Kaya I think yun yung maganda sa music na hindi ka lang nakakapag-reach out, nakaka-touch ng hearts ng people, pero at the same time nakakapag-express ka rin ng sarili mong thoughts, ng sarili mong emotions. Ako kasi as a songwriter, since songwriting, pinagpo-focus na ko ngayon. It's my way of expressing myself. Kapag malungkot ako, ganyan, or masaya ako, or galit ako, I always write a song about it. And after nun, I end up feeling better. And I think yun yung maganda sa music. That's how I would define music. It's my form of, and other people's too, other people's form of expression.
Right, diba? It's not just a form of art, it's also something that we can use to communicate.
Yes.
And, so, are there any unique skills or lessons that one can learn or gather from doing your kind of work?
Doon sa mismong technicalities ng music, such as, singing, playing guitar, ganyan. Bukod doon, syempre, dahil ginagamit ko to bilang self-expression. Isa sa mga natutunan ko sa music is embracing my emotions, accepting them, accepting na, okay, today I feel sad, pero that's okay, so I will just write a song and then I will feel better, Kasi dati, before I even knew how to write songs, before I even discovered I could write songs, tuwing malungkot ako or tuwing galit ako, wala akong magawa, I feel helpless kasi wala akong coping mechanism noon. I didn't know how to process my own emotions. Tapos, madalas, I just bottle up my feelings. Tapos, parang nakaka-affect yun sa mga tao around me, syempre, if I bottle up my feelings. Pero, sa music, once na-discover ko yung music and once na-discover ko yung writing songs, I learned how to accept my emotions, how to embrace them na, okay, I'm sad. Para ma-relieve ko yung sadness ko, para ma-relieve ko yung anger ko. Magsusulat lang ako ng song. And, after that, okay na ako.
So, from what I can tell, by doing your kind of work talaga, na-enhance yung emotional awareness skill natin. And it helps us, right, build better relationships and also coping skills in our situation. It's really helpful talaga, diba? So, what kind of skills do people who aspire to join this industry need?
If you're just starting out, you really need to understand kung ano talaga yung music. How music is for other people and how music is for you. Kasi there's no right or wrong way ng pagsulat ng songs, or there's no right or wrong music. Meron lang your music and their music, and you have to understand your differences. You have to understand that. And just because yung prevalent na music ngayon is ganitong genre, doesn't mean na you have to follow that genre kung hindi mo siya gusto. Siyempre, you have to understand yourself. You have to understand na you have your own sense of style. You have your own genre. And kailangan mong i-accept yun sa sarili mo. So I think yung isa sa mga skills na kailangan mo before ka mag-pursue ng music is understanding yourself. Yun lang talaga. Kasi yung syempre, if you want to be a singer, you want to be an instrumentalist, syempre that comes along the way. So kung mag-aaral ka, whether self-taught or you have a teacher or YouTube lang, ang una mo talagang kailangan intindihin is yung sarili mo bago ka mag-intindi ng other forms of art. So intindihin mo yung sarili mo. Isipin mo na ano ba yung gusto ko? Ano yung gusto kong ma-achieve sa music ko? Ano yung gusto kong gawin sa music ko? And with that, understanding of yourself, that can branch out in so many other different things na pwede mong gawin sa music mo. I think ang pinaka-important na skill talaga is understanding yourself.
Right, self-awareness is key talaga. From what you said, parang music is within us na rin, na dapat our own music is tuned in to our feelings, our thoughts, and we shouldn't be like pretending to be something that we're not. So, ayun, how do you view the current art industry and all forms of art under it, particularly in the Philippines? Well, how do you think this relates to your field, which is music?
I think yung art ngayon, mas na-appreciate siya. It's more appreciated today than it was back then. Well, syempre, there's still stigma na sinasabi nila na you can't make a career out of art. You can't make money out of art. Ganyan. Mm-hmm. It's not a real career. Parang ganun, syempre, meron pa rin ganun ngayon. Pero, we can't deny na sobrang laking improvement na nito kumpara nung what we had back then na art is like out of the question. Like, art is just a hobby sa'yo. Pero ngayon, meron ng mga tao na nagpe-pursue ng music, like, as their career. Ayun, may nakikita na tayong mga singers, mga artists na they just started out small and then eventually sumikat sila because of their music, because of their art. Ganun din, I think, sa music, no? Na ang daming nagsasabi na, music is just a hobby. Hindi mo siya pwedeng gawing career. Wala kang future sa music. Pero a lot of artists today have that experience too. A lot of famous artists today, kung kunwari manonood kayo ng interview ng isang artist, a lot of them would say na maraming nagsabi sa kanila na they're not gonna make it. Hindi sila magiging as famous, hindi sila magiging as successful as other artists. Pero look at them now. And I think yun yung kailangang basagin na stigma ngayon is yung thinking na hindi ka pwedeng mag-pursue ng music kasi walang future dyan. Kasi on a lot of artists today, may future sa music and have to break that stigma na hindi mo pwedeng gawing career ang art or music. Ayan.
Right, you mentioned again na meron talagang negative views by citing yung music industry and kailangan natin na i-alleviate yung mga negative views na yun. So, well, how do you think ma-alleviate natin yun? Like, in what particular ways? You know, as a musician yourself.
Well, syempre, ako talaga, in all issues, I think educating is the first step. Sa lahat ng issues natin sa mundo, explaining the issue in itself to someone is already a big step. Kasi that's a way for them to understand kung ano yung issue na yun. Ang first step talaga is educating. Like, kung may magsabi man sa'yo na art is just a hobby, you can't build a career out of art, educate them na sabihin mo na, maraming artists ngayon na successful dahil sa art nila, ganyan. And ayun, through educating people na there is a future in art. And by educating them na pwede tong mangyari, parang nawawiden mo yung perspective nila. Ganon. Kasi if nobody explains it to them, walang syempre, hindi nila maintindihan and they're gonna keep doing that. Syempre, mapapasa nila yon sa other people, ganun. And mas lalong lalaki yung stigma doon sa art. So, I think talaga, educating is the first step sa breaking the stigma sa art and all other issues, actually.
Diba? Sabi nga ni Nelson Mandela na education is the most powerful weapon which
Tama.
you can use to change the world. So if you want to change the view of our society about music industry, then we can really start with education. Opo. So, would you like others to take on this path as well? At bakit?
Oo naman. I mean, if they want to, they can always take up music, syempre. And syempre, I encourage them too. Kasi, ayun, as I said nga, music is a way of expression. So, malay mo, yung music for them will be their way of expression as well. And malay mo, yung music nila can touch other people's hearts as well. So, syempre, baka magkaroon siya ng wider audience and having a big audience and having people listen to your music and being able to touch people's hearts. Ayun, syempre, that's a great, parang kumbaga power. That's a great power to possess. Kasi, ayun nga, kaya I encourage na for people na interested sa music, I encourage them syempre na to try it out kasi you never know na baka dito mo mahanap yung passion mo, ganyan.
Mm-hmm. So what advice do you have for people who aspire to be a part of this industry and those who are new to the industry?
Ang advice ko ay believe in yourself. Syempre, you're just starting out. Medyo nakaka-intimidate ang music. Especially kung marami ka nang alam na magagaling. Kunwari, you're learning how to play the piano and marami ka nang nakikita magagaling mag-piano. Don't be discouraged by that. Take that as an opportunity to learn from them. Saka, believe in yourself na someday, makakaabot din ako sa ganyang stage. Someday, kaya ko rin yung ganitong type of music. Kasi if you're gonna keep on doubting your skills, your abilities, mag-move forward, I believe. Kaya, ako kasi dati talaga, nung pa ako, syempre bata pa ako nun, I think mga 8 lang ako or 9, I was playing the piano. And, ang daming nakikita, gagaling nila, I will never reach that level. So, anong nangyari? Hindi ako nakapag-practice for so long kasi sobrang discouraged ko. Kasi ang daming magagaling. Tapos I can't do what they're doing. Pero, ayun. So, wag niyo akong tularan. Ayun. Pero, ayun nga, nung I discovered na, syempre, you have to practice and you have to believe in yourself na kaya ko rin yan. And, ayun. And by doing so, someday, maaabot mo rin yung goals mo na yun. Kung kunwari, ang goal mo na yun is maabot yung skills ng one person na inuidolo mo. Syempre, it takes practice and trust sa sarili mo na kaya ko rin yan and someday, maaabot mo rin yun. And yun yung advice ko sa mga taong gusto mag-music. Na believe in yourself, na huwag kayong madi-discourage kagad if you see other artists. Especially kapag kunwari nakaka-intimidate yung ginagawa nila. Okay lang yun. Kasi you will reach that point eventually. You just have to practice and you just have to believe in yourself. And someday you will reach that.
Yeah, it's super inspiring. Inspire ko dun. Okay, so let's move on to the types of disadvantages and advantages. So do you think meron mga disadvantages and advantages that are unique to your field?
I mean, oo naman. Kasi for me, yung advantage, syempre, self-expression and ako kasi as a queer basis and musician in general, yung isa sa mga advantage na nakita ko sa music, sa pagpo-perform, sa pagsusulat ng kanta. Isa sa mga advantages na nakita ko doon is ang daming gays na nakaka-appreciate na music. So ginamit ko yun as like isa akong gay magnet na. And pero ayun, as a queer na musician, ang dami nakaka-appreciate sa LGBT community. Ang dami nakaka-appreciate ng girl. So ayun, a lot of people say na wow, kinikilig ako kay Gaila, gano'n. Tapos, haba ng hair ko, gano'n. Ako, for me, advantage yun, Ayun. Pero isa sa mga, syempre may mga disadvantages rin. Isa sa mga, disadvantages na experience ko sa music is, kasi, syempre, there are a lot of people na they will take advantage of your talent, syempre. So, kung kunwari, meron kang friend na they have this music project, tapos, syempre, alam nila na you're a musician, so papagawin nila sa'yo. Yung gano'n, yung basic na gano'n. Syempre, yung gano'n, nakakapagod, di ba? Na, ano ba yan? Sarili mo tong Rex, pero ako yung gumagawa. Syempre, nakakapagod. And at the same time, yung isa rin sa mga, sa disadvantage na, yung people taking advantage of my talent is, kasi ako, I'm a performer kasi. Like, I love performing. Ayun, so, merong ilang times na someone close to me, parang they ask me to perform, tapos sobrang daming songs, tapos nakakapagod, tapos they inform me like mga 3 days before yung mismong event. So, syempre, cram ako ng sobrang daming songs. Ang hirap-hirap. So, syempre, ayun, you have to keep an eye out for those people na who will take advantage of your talent. Syempre, know your boundaries na kapag they told you na, can you perform here, ganyan. Ask them na ilang songs, ganyan, kailan, gaano katagal. Yung mga ganun. And gauge kung kaya mo ba. Kasi, at the end of the day, ikaw yung mapapagod, ikaw yung mababurn out. So, take care of yourself. Take care of your art. Kasi, there are a lot of people who will take advantage of your talent. And ikaw yung madedehado dun sa situation na yun.
Grabe, musicians talaga, hindi lang binibili ito, na nagiging, hindi tinetake for granted din pala. So, yeah, take care of yourselves out there, yung mga aspiring musicians. Pero okay naman pala kasi may magandang part din naman pala kasi
of course,
February, malapit ng Valentine's Day.
Tama, oo. Alam mo, isa sa mga pinaka gusto ko sa music kasi I have a girlfriend right now. And ako kasi I'm not a fan of buying gifts kasi gastos na naman. So, ang ginagawa ko, sinusulatan ko lang siya ng songs. Binibigay ko sa kanya sa Valentine's. Tapos, ayun,
kaya guys.
Ayun, and yun yung gusto ko sa music na, bawas gastos kapag kunwari may event, birthday niya, anniversary namin, Valentine's, Christmas, gano'n. Susulat ko lang siya ng song, tapos, happy birthday, I love you, ganyan, tapos song.
Ayan. So let's move on to the setbacks or difficulties. So were there any setbacks or difficulties like maltreatment and the like that you faced in the start and even at the current point of your career in this field?
Okay. So, ako personally, syempre bilang isang babae sa isang male-dominated field. Syempre naka-experience ako ng walang humpay na misogyny hanggang ngayon. Kasi, di ba, ang main instrument ko ngayon, guitar. Guitar ang pinaka-mastered ko ngayon. And, yung kuya ko kasi, as I've mentioned earlier, guitarist din siya. And magkaiba kami ng style, magkaiba kami ng genres na tinutugtog. Yung kuya ko, yung genre niya is more rock. Ganun. So, ang mga tinutugtog niya is yung mga 80s rock na like Queen, ganyan, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, yung mga ganun. So, tas ako, ang genre ko is parang mellow songs like Bruno Major, kung kilala niyo yun. Yung mga tipong romantic, ganun. So, hindi kami talaga magkaparehas, ng style. And most of the time, napagkukumpara kami. More often than not, napagkukumpara kami kapag kunwari sa isang family event, tapos parehas kami nag-guitar. Tapos like, syempre, mas nape-prefer nila yung sa kanya. Kasi it's cooler when a guy does it. Pero kapag babae yung gumagawa, syempre, parang for them, kapag babae yung gumagawa, parang nababawasan ng credibility kagad. Ganun, na nawawalan kagad ng parang hindi mo nakikita yung skills ng isang tao kasi babae siya. Ganun. And ayun, I've experienced that countless of times na napapagkumpara ako sa men na in this field na hindi naman kaparehas ng style ko. Hindi lang sa kapatid ko, pero other people din na ang daming gusto nila na ganito, gusto nila rock, ganyan, gusto nila ganito. Parang ang dami nilang demands, ang dami nilang gustong makita sa akin. Ayun, dami expectations dahil nga I'm a girl. Pero kapag lalaki, lang siya. Wow, ang galing naman. Wala na ibang factors na sasabihin yung mga tao kapag lalaki ka and you're good at music. Pero kapag babae ka and you're good at music, parang tataasan pa nila yung expectations nila sa'yo. And ayun nga, that's sad kasi that just goes to show na yung issue sa music, yung stigma sa music is kaakibat nito yung issue din sa lipunan natin, sa sexism, sa misogyny, sa patriarchy. Ayan. So, hindi lang talaga yung music yung kailangan nating i-liberate, kumbaga. Siyempre, kunwari, kung na-liberate mo na yung music, paano yung mga gay musicians, queer musicians, or female musicians? Like, you have to adjust na there's women everywhere in the field. And, ayun nga, and kung hindi natin ma-liberate yung gender, then hindi rin natin mababreak yung stigma sa music and all the other issues. Syempre magsa-start tayo sa issue natin sa lipunan. So ayun, I think talaga hindi talaga natin mahihiwala yung passion natin, yung ginagawa natin sa issues natin sa lipunan. And ayun, isa rin tong reminder, I guess, na there are people out there na who will put you down just because babae ka. Pero keep on pushing sa mga female musicians diyan. Keep on pushing kasi wala silang ebas sa'yo kung magaling ka naman sa music. Edi go, do your music and inspire other women to pursue music as well. And so ayun yung difficulties. Syempre merong misogyny, syempre merong bahid ng patriarchy yung music industry as well as other industries in general.
Prevalent talaga yung mga discrimination din kahit nasa music industry. Kaya we have this platform to raise awareness on those issues din. Thank you for sharing, Miss Gaila. And ayun, guys, don't be discouraged kahit kinakumpara kayo, kahit keep moving forward and keep inspiring other people. So, yun. How do you think, how can people who aspire to be a part of this industry avoid those kind of setbacks na mention mo, if possible?
Well, since patriarchy is so deeply rooted sa natin, sa lipunan natin, I don't think ma-avoid mo yun completely. Pero pwede mo siyang mabawasan by again yung tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, by educating people na who may have misogynist tendencies, ganyan. Pwede mo silang i-educate na women can do as well as men can. Ganon. So ayun, yun lang talaga yung key para mabawasan at least. Pero syempre, at the end of the day, we need like a full, parang switch sa lipunan natin. Kailangan natin ng revolution, kumbaga, sa lipunan natin. Kasi kung wala yun, then hindi natin mababasag yung patriarchy, hindi natin mababasag yung stigma sa music. Pero what we can do as individuals, as musicians, syempre, is to raise awareness na merong mga ganitong cases, merong mga ganitong mga tao who will bring you down just because babae ka. And And ayun, kailangan lang natin siyang i-address, kailangan lang natin silang i-educate para somehow pabawasan natin yung ganoong cases. And ito, yung ganitong forms of raising awareness. And this podcast may help. Kunwari, merong people dyan na nakikinig ng podcast na to na they're discovering na ganito pala ako, and this is a way for them to change. Ayun. So by raising awareness, syempre merong mga tao na ma-realize nila na ganito pala ako. I have to change for the better. Parang ganun. So I think ayun talaga ang pinaka important ngayon sa music is kailangan nating mag-raise awareness, kailangan nating ipakita sa mga tao na merong mga ganitong issues and kailangan nating i-address yung issues na to. Ayun.
And so let's move on to your future. So do you still see yourself working in this field of music in the future? Why or why not?
Well, definitely kasi ito na yung attached na ako dito. Like, ito na yung pinaka way of expression ko. I mean, as I said, tuwing galit ako, tuwing malungkot ako, or sometimes kahit wala akong magawa, I'm just bored. Like, magkahanap lang ako ng music inspiration sa Twitter or sa Pinterest, ganyan. Tapos, I will write a song about it. And ayun, so parang it's my way to relieve stress. So definitely, I will definitely still pursue this kahit ilang taon pa ang dumaan. Kasi I love expressing myself through my music, and I love reaching out to people through my music. Ayan. So definitely.
But what if given the opportunity, would you ever leave this field behind? Bakit?
Given the opportunity? I don't think so. Kasi napaisip ako dun
Oo.
I don't think so. Kasi
passion talaga.
Oo, it's a passion. So, syempre, it's like leaving a part of yourself behind. Yun, if I leave music. So, I don't think I'll ever, I think actually, kahit sa mga anak ko, ituturo ko yung mga natutunan ko sa music. Ayun.
Grabe. So where do you see the music industry in the Philippines going in the future, or how do you view the music industry in the future?
So, well, I'm hoping na syempre a lot of people will become more open sa songs being a form of self-expression, and and also artists din. Kasi actually ngayon, ang dami kong nakikitang mga tao na people keep like policing yung music ng ibang tao, like yung songs ng ibang tao. Like sinasabi nila na, oh, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't do this sa music. Like parang nililimit nila yung kung ano ang pwedeng gawin ng isang musician sa music niya. And ayun, there's a lot of policing na nangyayari. And ayun, I think ang pinaka gusto kong mangyari sa music ngayon is for people to understand na ang songwriting is my way of expressing myself. And ayun, parang it's very personal kasi. So telling a musician na you shouldn't do this sa music mo, syempre that's parang that's reaching too far sa sa kanyang sa sa emotions niya, sa personal problems niya, no, na pinagdaraanan niya. Siyempre, kung if they're hurt, then let them write a song about it. Ganon. So, I think, hopefully, pagdating sa future, mas maging, mas maging open yung mga taong tulad nun sa songs and music being extensions of people's souls. Ayan. Pero in a more technical and theoretical side, syempre, ang gusto ko makita sa music industry is I want to see a lot more variations sa mainstream songs ngayon. Kasi right now, as we speak, ang daming songs sa charts ngayon, sa Philippine charts ngayon, na iisa lang yung genre. Ganon. So, hopefully, pagdating ng future, I want to see like a wider genre. I want to see like, mas diverse na mas varied na songs. Ayun.
And so, grabe, those answers were all very great. Thank you so much. I'm very inspired na din to start playing yung nabubulok na instrument sa bahay. Those answers were great. Thank you so much. Definitely worth sharing for. Ayun, time flies so fast, and that's all for today. Again, thank you very much, Gaila, for accepting our invitation and being here with us. Hoping to for a bright future and always keep safe.
Thank you. Keep safe.
So this is Emmanuel Hermosillo, your host for the Speed Feature February Music Monday episode. Mabuhay sa inyong lahat.